Hey guys, and welcome back to Rad Resellers. I'm Natalie and I'm a full-time reseller, and in today's video I am going solo dolo into Goodwill to find things for cheap that I can flip for high online. You know the drill, but what you don't know is that in this video there is so much more than just your bread and butter that we normally pick up. I know that can get kind of boring in the long run. This video has so many more higher value brands, higher value items. We're talking $40 items, $50 items, $70 items, and also a $100 item that already sold. So yeah, there might be some bread and butter sprinkled in there, but for the most part, this is a way higher quality type of video in terms of the finds. So I'm super excited to show you guys this one. And also, there was one particular section of the thrift store that just decided to pop off out of nowhere. And the only reason I got as many finds in this particular section as I did was because I did the little loop-de-loop trick where I go through the section, I go through the store, I come back to that first section, and bam, 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 bam. You'll understand. So without further ado, let's get into the video.
Gear wheel! Alright, the first place that I checked today was the shoe section because they've been restocking. And I see this major shoe BOLO brand. These are kind of low-key, and unless you know, you might easily skip these because they don't scream, "Hello, look at me." But these are a pair of nobles. These consistently sell very quickly for us, no matter what model it is. And these should go for around $40. And while I'm looking at them, I spot another pair of shoes. Hello, Nikes. Obviously, these are way easier to spot. And we got a pair of Nike Air Jordan low tops, and these are the Elevate model. You see the heel is thicker. Now, they did have some discoloration on them, but with the faux leather material that Nike often has, it's easy to clean it with a magic eraser. And if you don't know, look on the inside tag at the code to find the exact style name. That's going to help you with the comps on eBay. So I'm grabbing both of these. Surprised even the Nikes were priced at $6.99 because here they do like to price them up as well. But I'm quickly grabbing them, and then I gotta go find a cart because holding two pairs of shoes, that's too much. Not a bad start on today's thrifting trip.
Alright, today's surprise find is a beautiful like purple trench coat. So it's got the belt here, lightweight, and it's actually Eddie Bauer, which is not really a BOLO brand. However, we always look up specific models when it's stated like this. This is Weather Edge. And it's obviously a women's size extra small. I mean, when I say mint condition, I'm talking mint condition, and should get $40 to $50. So had this just been a regular Eddie Bauer, it will probably not be a pickup, but because styles, models do different, that's why it's a pickup. So always look up the style name if it's stated like this one, Weather Edge, because the comps will be different than if it's just Eddie Bauer. And it's $5.99. Wow, this is actually beautiful.
So after taking a little round around the thrift store, I come back to the shoe section, and right in that space there, I don't know if I missed them earlier, but we get a pair of major shoe BOLO brand. We got On Clouds. Always look for these. Every single model should be a pickup, at least if you can get them below $15. Now, unfortunately for these, they do have that wear on the heel there. You can see that. However, I found these exact ones with the exact same wear sell for $30 plus shipping, and they're only $6.99. So I will be grabbing these as they were in good condition other than that. But in great condition, these are double that. Oh, and then I found a built hat for myself. I mean, yes to $1 hats.
Hey, Will. All right, so in the sweater section, I snagged this one out from right here because the tag was just staring at me. I instantly saw it's Brooks Brothers, and then I see this 100% Shetland wool, size 42, knitted in Scotland. We got a sweater, and in my head I thought automatic $30. Then I looked up the comps, and I used Shetland wool, not just wool. And the sell-through rate was surprisingly good for the season, as you know, fall just started. So we can expect the comps to get even better as the cooler season is here. Should be an easy 40. However, I need to do a little bit more research because some were selling for $100, and that's a big jump. So I need to see if this is like a vintage one, because if I can get 100 instead of 40, obviously that's what I would want.
If you enjoy our content, go ahead and click that thumbs up and subscribe button so you don't miss out on future videos. And it does really support our channel, and we really appreciate that.
I was just over here. I walk around the store. I come back here just to take a glance at the bags over there. But they must have put up more shoes.
And that's the thing I love about Goodwill, because they restock throughout the day, both clothes, items, and shoes. And here we have a pair of New Balances. Now they are model dependent, and these are the trail running Dynasoft Nitrile shoes. These should go for around $30 to $40, so definitely a good pickup here. And these did not have that wear on the heel. Love to see that. However, they did have some discoloration in the fabric itself. You know we don't like to do cleanups, but they should be easily soaked in OxiClean, and that should remove it. And almost right next to it is another pair of New Balances. This is also a good model to be on the lookout for. These are called the Fresh Foam 860 and should be around $40 to $50 on average here. And at this point, I'm like, whoa, that's two pairs I did not see earlier. Hold on, are there more? So now I'm like frantically looking a little bit. I see another pair of Under Armour shoes here, but they had a busted toe, so definitely not a pickup there. Honestly, don't even think this would be a pickup if they were in good condition. But I keep looking, and then I spot these Cole Haans suede shoes, but that suede material had a lot of wear, so I definitely left those behind. Here you will see me skip a pair of shoes that I will come back to later because I didn't notice them at the time or didn't think to look at them. And I'm interested to see if you spotted the shoes because they're still in the frame here and if you know what brand that was. But behind here, I saw the New Balance tag from the heel, and we have a pair of 880s. Not the best model to be on the lookout for. This is more of the bread and butter, $25 to $30 depending on condition. However, these did not have the insoles. Don't like that. So it's kind of up to you whether you want to pick those up depending on the cost of goods and what business model you are going for in terms of profit per sale. And then I keep going and I spot these red rubber boots. I mean, how can you miss these? And I saw that they were Uggs. And I'm like, I have never looked up Uggs rain boots before, so I'm definitely interested. They were in absolutely immaculate condition, but unfortunately for me, not a great pickup. We're talking maybe $20, and that is if they're selling. And they were a small size. So size does matter in this situation. So I turn the corner because, you know, there's more shoes here. I keep looking. There has to be some more here. I can't really seem to see anything catching my eye, but I'm like, let me go back. And then boom, we have another more of a bread and butter find here. A pair of Adidas Orion, if that's what you call it, pair of sneakers. Just wish they were in a little bit better condition because the sell-through rate isn't that great. So I go back to the middle aisle. And I noticed that I missed two pairs of shoes here. First up, we have a pair of Birkenstocks. These are great, easy pickups. I actually listed these for $39 and they sold in a few hours on Mercari for $33, an offer that I happily accepted. So even though we have entered the winter months, sandals are still selling. And then we have a pair of Adidas. These are called the Alpha Bounce, and they have this crazy black and white pattern on them. These were crispy cheese clean, you guys. But unfortunately, the value wasn't that great. I was expecting a lot more. They range from $20 to $30, but because they require zero cleanup, I decided to pick them up for $6.99 because if I just sell them for $20, it's still a nice flip. But if they had a single flaw, I would put them back because not worth. And now I'm heading back into the aisle and I am now spotting the pair that I missed on the way down. Hello! We have a pair of Merrells and these are the Trail Glove. Not sure where they got that name from. And they were super lightweight and as you can see, they didn't stand out too much, especially from the front. You can't even see the brand unless you turn them to the side. But these are selling for $30 to $40. So definitely a better pickup here. And I'm glad I went back. And this is why you should definitely head back over the sections you have been at before, especially the shoe section, because it's so easy to miss something.
From the new rack, right there, I just pulled out this coat. I was looking at what it was made of. This is Donnybrook, made in the USA, wool long coat. Can't even get it all in the frame. Like long coat. And looking at the material, which is very important, the exterior is wool, and then there's a lining, polyester. Then the trim around the neck is rabbit. So this is real fur. I mean, it feels like it. So real rabbit fur. I can't say I'm a big fan of real fur, but obviously anything in the real fur should be good money. And this one is beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. I don't think the camera does it justice. Look at the buttons on the side, button front. I'm gonna price this around $70, $80.
So I wasn't even going to go through the women's pants today, but walking down the aisle, I spot these Nuit tags just poking out, and I couldn't even see what the brand was because it was just white on white. But this is a new brand to me. It's called Outer Known, and they feel like a higher quality material, even though they're very plain. But looking it up now, I know these are new. They should be going for around $30 to $50. But it did seem that the sweatpants are selling for more than the khaki pants. So I wish they were sweatpants because it would have been in the higher range there. But I'll take $35. Pants here are $4.89. But since they're new with tags, they're so easy to list and photograph because there's no flaws. Well, at least there shouldn't be any flaws. Make sure to double check. Alright, we have entered the men's shirt section and I spot this really nice denim shirt. It's a vintage tag, Carl Connie jeans, and these had the nice buttons. It was a bigger size and that's why I decided to look it up because I wasn't aware of this brand from before. So I looked them up and turns out Mr. Tupac has been seen wearing this brand, and if you can find a celebrity who's worn that exact shirt, it increases the value of the item drastically. Now, this didn't seem to be the exact one that he wore, so sadly couldn't expect crazy money on this one. In general, these shirts are not the hottest cupcake to sell. There's over 100 listed and only 13 sold. They're probably going to sit for a while, but they do sell for around 40 bucks.
Alright guys, that sums up today's thrifting video. Did you or did you not see that one Merrell shoes that I missed in the beginning? Walking down the aisle, in the middle aisle of their shoe section there. Did you see them? Or would you also have missed them? And also another question, and I don't know if I want to hear this. Did you spot a pair of shoes that I probably should have picked up? Because I might have missed some still. Even though I got a lot, I might have still missed some. But it just goes to show you might go through a particular section of your store and you might miss something. Or the employees have restocked that particular section by the time you have done the loop at the rest of the store. So just keep that in mind. Keep a little, stalker eye out for the employees. Are you bringing out hard goods? Okay, what type of hard goods? Oh, you're bringing out shoes? Okay, remind myself to go back to the shoe section. Oh, more clothing? I'll go there now. It's small tips and tricks like that that can put you above other people. And it's something that I have to do more of as well, just the whole looping back to the first section. But other than that, thank you so much for watching until the end of the video. Don't forget to leave that thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. Also leave a comment. We look through all of them and respond as quickly as we can. We do really appreciate the support that you guys have been showing us throughout the years we have been posting here. It's really cool to see some people who just consistently post and support our channel. Again, they make a comment. We're like, wow, I feel like I almost know you at this point. But then, of course, it's also nice to see brand new faces in our comment section. It's like, oh, wow, hello, welcome. But other than that, I'll see you guys all in the next one.